Hi. Uh, if this is your first video on my channel, hi, I'm the Fran Man. Sadly, I have reached a bump in the road. Uh, Yesterday, the time of this recording, which will probably be yesterday still when I upload this video, um, I was taking my girlfriend to the airport. Sadly, things didn't go as planned. The car caught on fire, as you can tell by the thumbnail and photos here. I don't know, I'll just edit and post here. Sadly, she is stuck here in America. Um, we are planning to, we have canceled her ticket and we are planning to take her to the airport Tuesday if I can hopefully get a car by Monday. I had to go through a bank and ask for a loan. This is not a situation I never planned myself in. No one really plans themselves in a stressful situation. But it's the situation and it's the hand that I was dealt. So I'm going to go through it the most professional and best way, I want to say. Also, I just want to apologize if there's many cuts in the video. I'm just trying to find the right words without having to like write it down. I just want to give you guys my honest feelings. So if you want the full story, you're not just here for the photos, I'll let you know. Happened was I was supposed to take my girlfriend who visited from the UK to Nashville International Airports. Um, we got off the highway that was leading westbound to Nashville, and we got about an hour, about an hour, um, into the drive, and then my car stopped. And I was telling myself if I could just make it to the airport, I'll buy a new car. Don't care, right? Um, I just gotta make it to the airport, and as long as she gets home safely. Sadly, that didn't happen. About when the car turned off, and I turned it back on, it cranked. We drove again, and as we drove, the accelerator just wasn't working. She wouldn't accelerate us anymore, sadly. So as the car turns off and we're driving, or we're trying to drive. There's steam coming off the car, and I'm telling myself, just make it to the airport, make it to the airport, make it to the airport. She turns off again. So we get off on a highway, and I tell her, don't get out the car. For her safety reasons, we're on the side of a highway, hazard lights on, steam coming off my car, and I'm just expecting it to be overheated. And I should have known it wasn't going to overheat because the dash wasn't showing that the car was overheating. It was like barely a quarter of the way. So I popped the hood, and as I look down, oop, there it is. Boom, a flashy fire of hell. Like opening up the gates of hell when I opened up that hood. And that's when like a lot of like protective instincts kicked in, and I was like, get out the car. It's real funny because I say it's funny, it's not, but it's real funny because um, I was like, don't get out the car. Opens the hood, get out the car. So, update one, we're okay. I'm trying to get a bank loan um, to pay for the car. Uh, so, car's engulfed in flames, yada, yada, yada. Um, we call 911. We're out there in the freezing cold. As you can tell in the photos, it's been snowing and sleeting, and it's awful out here in Tennessee right now. So, firemen get there. They do their thing, put out the fire, and all I wanted was my keys and my house key, and hope to God that we can make it back. This is a pause. You can do what you gotta do. Oh, I'm getting my passport. Yeah, yeah, do your thing. So they give me my house keys, and I'm happy about that. It's like, okay, my wallet, house keys, we're good. Except we weren't because I spent a lot of money on the vacation, and I was banking on taking her home, driving back, and then getting paid, and that wasn't the case. So I get my keys, and they were able to rescue the keys, but like everything else was burnt to mush. I sadly had a rosary given to my parents, and on that rosary was my girlfriend's key she gave me when we first met, and it was like a little like symbolic, like you have the key to my heart thing, and it sadly got burnt in that. Um, which is fine. I'd rather us be safe. So the firemen were very nice. They took us to the rescue station. You know, it was a rescue station nearby, and they're like, "We'll just keep you guys here warm." And she's freaking out. I'm trying to, be as strong of a manly man. I'm trying to be like, hey, it's gonna be okay. I'm shooting pool at the fire station because they had a pool table. She's starting to calm down. She realizes how calm I am, and she's calm. So we're starting to calm down. It's like, we'll just have to cancel your flight and get you a new one, um, which sucks. But that's the situation we're in. So rescue, um, we called my buddy Jacob, and he decided to come pick us up. And he was almost there. He was about 7 minutes away. And would you believe if I told you, not his car caught on fire, no, but he got stuck on the side of the road because of all the snow and ice. So we had to send rescue for the rescue for him to come get us. So we go out there. He calls me. He's like, dude, I'm stuck. And I'm like, are you serious? So I go knocking on this poor volunteer fireman's door, like, and I was like, hey, quirky thing, my rescue needs rescue. And we go rescue from this, from the snow. And we had to like spin his car around, and he was able to come back the other way, and he was able to come pick up me and my girlfriend. So as I was saying, the firemen were incredibly nice. The police officers weren't. Police officers threatened to threatened that they could have arrested me, because I fled the scene. I don't think I fled the scene. Because the firemen were the ones who offered us a ride at the station. They called dispatch, and they told we have both victims, and we're taking them to the fire station to keep us warm. Uh, to keep them warm. Well, when the cop arrived, he's flaunting his badge around. He was like, "Oh, just for future reference, like if this is like a normal thing." He's like, "For future reference, you can't leave the scene. If I could arrest you." And it's like, the fact that I think the fact that upsetted me the most was he told me don't let it happen again. It's just like, yes, officer, my car is on burning on the side of the highway is a normal Thursday for me. That's we're hip hip cheerio, fine, okay, yep, we'll burn my cars on highways again. I think that's what upsetted me the most was he was so casual about arresting me or threatening to arrest me and acting like if this is just normal for people's cars to be burning on the side of the road. So we get home safely after my good friend Jacob uh brings us home. And this is where we are now. uh I am getting a bank loan. I'm hoping to get a car between anywhere $8,000 to $10,000. At the most I'm willing to spend is probably 15, but that's like the most I could probably afford without going into like crippling debt. Um, I would never ask anyone for money, but there will be a GoFundMe page if anyone wants to donate, even just $1. Even if you can't afford $1. I guess what I'm asking is if you spread my story, um, spread the channel, like, comment this video out, YouTube algorithm, the whole shabam. I want to apologize to everyone about like no videos being this week. That the first so this week that was on me. I should have um had been prepared more about the videos this week before the fire because I just really wanted to spend time with my girlfriend. And as you can tell, like I like to post 3 videos a week, and there's only been I don't think there's been a video this week, and I was going to post one the day of the incident because I was going to take her home, and instead of being sad and complain about like I'm lonely because my girlfriend is back at home, I was just gonna keep my mind focused and edit videos. But that wasn't the case. Uh, Case was she came back with me. I guess I got a little bit of extra time with her, right? I living in a small town, I guess, is great. I've had a lot of friends and people come to my aid. I guess the only struggle right now is finding a car or finding the funds to get a car. I do work as a brazier, and I make decent money. But it's not like I'm a blue collar worker. I'm just some guy in a factory. It's not like I'm just upcoming money, it's not like it's doubloons coming out. If push comes to shove, I would probably sell Pokemon cards and my Switch. So Nintendo games would be on pause for a while if that comes to the case. But hopefully the bank does approve of my loan. If you want to help me like relieve some money, some debt, that would be great. If not, just please share the video, share my story, etc. Um, but yeah, that's the whole story. That's the predicament I'm in. I apologize about no videos this week, and I will do my best to continue producing more videos. I'll try for next week to get back onto normal schedule. So hopefully by next week, or which, yeah, next week, we'll be back on normal schedule. Um, but yeah, that's the story of why I didn't produce any videos. It was loving my girlfriend too much, playing It Takes Two with her, and then boom, car fire. And I hope you guys can forgive me about that. So yeah, other than that, always remember to be a good person, and just be a good person. Always be a good person. Bye.